So I've hardly been in here a day and I already need to rearrange things. This setup does not work. That needs to go on that side, this needs to go on this side. But because the drawers only fit in one way, we have to turn the whole table around. This part stayed the same, but all this got moved around. Now there's just this big vacant space over here. Let's see if Hobbes will go for his new toy. Distracted by the room. Does it smell like New Hampshire, Hobbes? Also, I've taken a shower because I didn't take one yesterday and that was gross. Hi, Andrew. It's Andrew.
And then at 3:30, I'm going to have oatmeal. And then at 6:30-ish, we're going to have the soup dingy. Or at least I am. I don't know if you're having that for lunch. And
I also leave for work at 5, so...
Son of a bitch! And then at 9:30, I don't know. I'm going to surprise myself.
Okay, so I have discovered a problem with Nook samples. Being a digital book, they could end it at any point. Like, you know, the end of chapter 1. But instead they end it in the middle of a sentence. Because they're dumb. That is lunch. It's about this time of settling in when I realized that since everything's moved around, I don't know where every specific thing is, so I can't find my jewelry stuff to make earrings. Found them! Found them. Now that I have wasted the afternoon, I'm going to get ready for work and eat a final foods, and then go to the post office, and then go to work. So get this! Because our house is a house, and it's modern, and it's so well insulated, it is colder inside than it is outside today. Okay, so I hate doing errands before work because I'm never sure how much time I need to allot myself before I actually have to get to work. And just, I can never tell if something's going to take longer or be quicker than it should. Because it always depends, it's not up to me, it depends on other people and how fast they are. Doesn't understand it. Coworker bought me yarn so I could make them a hat, and I've been doing that while watching YouTubes. Then I'm going to see if there's any more moves to make in Words with Friends, and then I'm going to read you your bedtime story. Alright, so we are still in Mog World because I decided to buy the book. So the dude from the beginning came back as a zombie after dying, and he's now being taken to an evil castle and they're being processed. Further interaction was impossible, so I took the opportunity to steal his place in line, and soon enough it was my turn to be interviewed. I stepped forward. "Name," said the hairy man behind the desk, who was wearing a very authoritatively spiked helmet. "Jim," I began, but then my rotten memory banks failed. "Jim something." "James Smith," wrote the officer aloud. "Occupation in life?" "Magic student." "Ah, college boy. Were you thinking of a job as a mercenary or some support role?" "Support, I suppose." He nodded. "Good. Seems like everyone else in that cemetery was a mercenary. We're up to our eyeballs in the buggers. Must have been a lot of wars around there, I guess. What we really need is a cook. All the human guards have been eating tinned beans for months. You know anything about cooking?" "I used to tend bar part-time," I tried. He crossed something out on my form and I felt a little disheartened. "Any idea how advanced a magic student?" "Not very. Firebolts, that's it." "Well, there's nothing quite like on-the-job experience for a young corpse's education. You're on the security team.